Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. In this video, we're going to obtain a Dark Arts Wizard in the free roam area of Lego Harry Potter for years 1 through 4. Now, Grip Hook is required, but he's found in the level 1 free play, which we've already covered. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go after Professor Snape, because he's the only Dark Arts Wizard that we are aware of that doesn't require you to go and play a future free play level, which would mess up our order. So, we have completed level 1, and we have obtained the 3 character tokens, one of which is Grip Hook. So we're going to go back to the Leaky Cauldron and head off to Diagon Alley. Then we got to head into the character selection area where we can actually purchase all of our characters. And we're going to spend a little bit more money than we actually recommend here. I would save all your money for the red bricks that we're going to be purchasing later, but I went ahead and purchased a couple of other characters just because I wasn't really thinking. But zoom all the way through here. I should have sped this up a lot more, but anyhow, Grip Hook's coming. Wait for it. I go zooming by him here in a second. And yeah, you might ready for it. Wait. All right. Anyways, once we get him, basically, here we go, $55,000. Once we get him, we're actually going to return back to the Leaky Cauldron. And we're going to do that by running. I guess we could have probably hit the start button and gone to the quit, return to Leaky Cauldron. But, and now we're going to head off and instead of going to a free play area, we're actually going to head back over to Hogwarts. So go to the right side of the Leaky Cauldron and return to Hogwarts. Now, depending on where you were the last time you played it, you might not be in the same area as us. But here we are at the base of the clock tower in the bottom courtyard here. We're going to take a quick left turn around and go up right next to the clock tower entrance there. But this takes us to another courtyard, and we're going to take a left turn there, well, right, depending on which way your orientation is. And we're going to make our way all the way over. Basically, what we're headed for is the Potions Classroom. And you've been here before, but we're going to sneak into a separate little area over here to the far right side of the classroom. And it takes us over to a new area. Now, there are a couple of items in here that we need to really take note of, but for now, we just need to get these 3 green keys. You can see there's a guy holding a key in that poster frame there. So we're going to go over and bust open this cauldron here, and once we do that, we can actually drink it and switch on over to Justin Finch. He's part of the requirement. You know, he won't hand over the key unless you're part of his crew. So you got to make sure you're down with the same get down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Once you fool him into thinking you were part of his crew, you go ahead and grab the key that he throws to you. And we're going to take that over to the right-hand side of the room, and you'll notice there are 3 locks, and one will be lit up indicating where to put the one you have. So we'll go ahead and do that, put it on the far right side, and then we'll switch on over to Hermione here. And we'll make our way to the bookcase on the right-hand side. Go ahead and follow the pattern indicated. And once you do it correctly, it'll kick down with the 2nd green key. And we'll take that on over and slide it on in there and give it the old twist-a-rooney. And the last but not least is actually related to this little gargoyle floating above us. You got to use Wingardium Leviosa on the left one to go. There's a right one too, but I don't think you get anything but studs for him. But once you make him fly off, he actually reveals a couple of buildy bricks. So go ahead and use Leviosa one more time to put those into place. And now you see why we needed Grip Hook. We actually need a key maker, or a key holder. The key keeper, gatekeeper, I don't know, whichever you want to call him. He has a key, though, and we're going to go ahead and use that here in just a second. But we need to use the cauldron again. It's not like the future Lego games or present ones where you can actually just press and hold triangle or Y and select. You have to go and get your sip on and get your drink, and look at that. All right, woohoo! We are now officially a goblin key holder, and we can get our twist on. And look at that. It makes the serpent's head move and drops the 3rd and final key needed in order to open the door and build these bricks over here to get access to, well, Snape, who's up on the upper left-hand ledge up here. So we got all 3 keys in there. Now you can see slowly the door opens and drops a couple of keys. We did take forever building this, I won't lie. And so we just kind of sped it up. And there's no particular way you need to do this. You just need to have it high enough and accessible to get to the top. So you have to be old person in order, you have to have a beard actually in order to get into that. So we're going to make our way all over the way to the left and use Reducto to bust open the treasure and grab our character token. Now, don't forget, you're actually going to have to return to Diagon Alley and go back into, what is it, Madam Malkin's robes. That's right. And you're going to have to get all the way back over. Again, I should have probably sped this up a little bit more, but you guys get the point. And here we go. there he is. Professor Snape's going to cost you $250,000. Well, studs, you know what I'm saying. But, you need him. You need a dark arts magician, a little wizardry in order to open some of the things. And level 3 actually is the first free play level that requires any of the dark arts magic. So we are ready to go. We actually got all that, and we can now roll out and head out to the third level, I guess it is, a Jinx Broom. So as you can see here, we're ready to roll, but that's it. That wraps up the Obtain Dark Arts Wizard Snape, Professor Snape, that is, for Lego Harry Potter Yrs 1 through 4. So, this is one of those necessary things, kind of an unusual video, because normally we try to, do everything smooth and not go out of the way, and usually we complete the areas too, but we weren't able to because we didn't have all the stuff needed. But hey, if you guys have any questions, comments, or just simply want to get involved in the conversation, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We always love hearing your comments, your questions, or your quiments. Haha, stole that. You probably know where that's from. Like I said, drop by any of our social networks. We do have Facebook, Twitter. We also have Instagram, G+, Twitch, and we also have HappyThumbsGaming.com. A few of you are aware of this, but not all of you. And we even have a little online store. You can purchase some stickers and such. So anyhow, as always, until next time. That's all, folks. See ya.